John Dummy made the beat and no go.
Brother, how you doing, man? What's your name again, brother? Larry? My name's Boaz, brother. Nice to meet you, man. So you said that you heard about it, but you just need to really get understanding on what it is. Okay. Who got that Deuteronomy 28:68? And Chanat, go ahead, give me Exodus 22 real quick. All right, here we go.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
All right, so Most High God said he gonna bring us back into Egypt again with ships, right? Now we gotta find out what is the meaning of Egypt according to the scriptures. So we're gonna go ahead and go precept upon precept and find out what it is. Go ahead, I'll give it to me.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
So the Most High God just said that he is the Lord thy God. Of course, thy is very possessive, right? And he said he had brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Now we gotta identify who were the people that was in Egypt, right? It was the Israelites, right? All right, go ahead.
Out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
All right, so pretty much. So with that being said, brother, Egypt, what's another word for bondage? Like, what's a synonym for bondage? We pretty much was in slavery, right?
That's right.
Of course, when you're in slavery, you're bonded. You can't go anywhere, right? All right, so we're gonna go back over here to Deuteronomy 28:68 and give the understanding of what it is. Go ahead and put slavery for Egypt. Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into slavery again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Okay, so Moses was pretty much telling them, if you brothers and sisters, y'all don't get y'all act together, y'all are going into slavery again by the way of ships. And did it not happen, right? It happened. Where's the slave ship? Where'd it go? I thought it was up here, but it's okay. But we went into slavery on the fly. So we gotta find out when we were taken away from where we were, because we were taken off the west ports of Africa, right? We got to find out where is our homeland now. So, according to the scriptures, where is our homeland? Talk to me, brother. Man, we just dialoguing, bro. That's all we doing. And we here for edification. We here for you, brother. This ain't to down you or anything. We just here to edify you. Okay.
I was born in Dallas, Texas.
Right.
I ain't never known that I had ancestors in Africa, nothing like that.
Right, okay, con. Okay, that's understandable. So, but where is let me put it this way. What's the narrative that where we all came from? Where did they say we all came from, though? But let's say the general answer is pretty like Africa, right? But is that according to what God says or what man says? There you go. Because we're going to find out what the Most High God says where we from. Go ahead and give me that out.
The book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 26. But Jerusalem.
But who?
But Jerusalem, which is above is free.
Which is above is free.
Which is the mother.
Which is the who?
Which is the mother.
No, it's Africa, ain't it?
Which is the mother
Which is the mother
of us all.
of us who?
Of us all.
Of us all, brother. So, according to the scriptures, we are from Israel. We're from Jerusalem.
That's right.
Let me ask you, and let's go back over here real quick to give you further edification, okay? Now continue reading on.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Of course, that we established that was our homeland, which is Israel.
And there ye shall be sold.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Now, read that again.
And there ye shall be sold.
So, once they took us from the west port of Africa, right? Did they not sell those people afterwards, right? After they went on the journey to over here, the New World, right? So, who was selling us? Like, who was selling us? Who was grabbing us up and selling us? The white man, okay, the so-called white man, okay. Well, let's find out what the Most High God calls the people that actually took us over from Africa and was selling us off like cattle. Go ahead, Doc.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Whoa, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. Those people got enemies? Hold on, read that again.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
So the Most High God is pretty much telling the real Jews that pretty much you were sold by your enemies. You were going to be taken away from your homeland and sold off like cattle by your enemies. And we got to identify who did that to us. The so-called white man, you brought that out. He is the enemy of the Israelites, brother. That's who he is. And it said for bondmen and bondwomen, of course, slave men, slave women. They also had our children out there too, brother. So let me ask you this. I know you pondering in your head right now, man. Like, man, why would the Most High God allow that to happen to us? I know. There you go. Somebody give me Deuteronomy 28:15. We're gonna give the understanding why it happened to us. Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
Anytime the Bible says it's gonna come to pass, it's guaranteed to happen. Go ahead.
If thou wilt not hearken.
Of course, if you will not hearken, of course, if you look at the word hearken, base word of it is to hear, right? Of course, when you hear, you listen. What we have to listen to?
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
To the voice of the Lord thy God. So where's the voice of the Lord thy God found? It's Bible, right? Go ahead.
To observe. To do.
Go ahead.
All his commandments.
To do all his commandments. So, brother, let me ask you something. How many commandments were you taught here? 10? Okay, that's a good answer. That's what we were all taught. But of course, according to the Bible, there's over 613 laws, statutes, and commandments that was divided between the Israelite man, woman, and child. Now, can you let me get you this? Give me Leviticus 21:5. I'm gonna give you an example of one that's not in the 10 Commandments. Of course, you can find the 10 Commandments listed in Exodus chapter 20. Go ahead, I'll give me that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21, and verse 5. They shall not make bows upon their heads.
So the Most High God is pretty much letting the Israelite man know and the woman know that you shouldn't be bald in your head. You shouldn't completely go bald like Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, those brothers. You see, you got a little bit of hair on your head. Hey, you can cut it, but we can't shave it all the way down.
That's right.
That's a commandment that the Most High God just told us. You read now.
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard.
Neither should we shave off the corners of our beard. We shouldn't have a bald face because didn't in slavery, when we came over here on slavery, didn't they cut all our brothers' beards off? And what did they call them what did they always call them in the cotton field or on the plantation? Hey boy, get over here boy. Pick that cotton boy. Didn't they always refer to us as boy? Because go ahead. Deuteronomy 32:7. It didn't happen, brother, but it happened. Didn't happen to your foreparents. Go ahead, give me that Deuteronomy 32:7, because we have to truly find. I'm gonna get it later, bro. I got you. It was in Isaiah, of course, 14 about the inheritance. Gotcha. Go ahead and give me this. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 7. Remember the days of old. So the Most High God is telling us to remember the days of old. We say it didn't happen to us, but we're reaping the benefits of, because what do, like, all the cotton we pick, the tobacco we pick, the rice we pick, why are people still at the lowest state to this day as a whole? I'm not talking about the certain people that made it, like the Jay-Z's, the Michael Jordans and them. I'm talking as a nation as a whole. Why are we still on the bottom?
We don't stick together.
Of course. Do you know that's a curse according to the Most High God? Give me Deuteronomy 28:54 real quick, because that's a curse according to the Most High God. These curses identify with us, brother, and that's what we're trying to get you to understand, is that they're in the Bible.
That's right.
These curses fit the real Jews of the Bible.
That's right.
Go ahead, give me that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil.
His what?
His eye shall be evil.
So his eye shall be evil toward his brother, right? Because another brother don't want to see another brother come up. I'm looking at this brother, man. He got this nice car with these 28s on his car, man. He think he cool. He think he balling. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and steal from him. That's what did the Most High God just say?
His eyes shall be evil toward his brother, and toward his wife of his bosom, and toward the wife of his bosom.
And of course, you got a lot of so-called deadbeat dads out here too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't want, it's a curse according to the Most High God, that the father was gonna leave the home and go somewhere else. Leave his children, don't want to take care of his responsibilities. That was a curse put upon us because we chose not to listen to the Most High God. Because check this out. If you have children, right? Know when they was younger, and you pretty much gave them a commandment. Because when you tell somebody to do something, that's a commandment, right? That's what the Most High God is doing to us. So when you tell let's say for example, you got a son, you tell your son, look son, I'm about to go to work. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm about to be back home at 10 o'clock. If I get home, this kitchen ain't clean, the bathroom's not done, the floors are not swept, I'm gonna deal with you accordingly, right? That's how you dealt with them. That's how the Most High God dealing with us. He's punishing us because of it. Now we're gonna go back over here to 28 and 15. Start from the top.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
This day, because we're not guaranteed to live another second. Go ahead.
Then all these curses.
And all these who?
Then all these curses.
Baby mama, baby dad.
Then all these curses.
HIV.
Then all these curses.
Syphilis.
Then all these curses.
Coronavirus.
Then all these curses
Go ahead.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Keep reading.
Curse shall not be in the city.
So curse are we in the city, brother, because all our people, most of our people, we stay where? In the lowest estates, in the ghettos, right?
That's right. Teach up.
Most of us, right? The mass majority, I'm talking about the mass majority, right? I'm looking at us as a whole because the Most High look at us as a whole. Because we all went on those slave ships. Not everybody was in sin, but we was punished as a nation.
That's right.
Because that's how he looks at us, brother. So most of our people are in the ghettos, right? You know, got low paying wage jobs. Barely make enough money to pretty much pay off their bills and don't have enough to get a bite to eat. Can't barely put clothes on. Keep reading now.
And curse shall not be in the field.
And Cursed shall we be in the field. Wasn't we cursing those cotton fields?
Wake them
We ain't
up.
picking up cotton, what they do to us. Gave us those lashes, right? Are we cursing the work field today?
That's right.
Right now, they're pretty much, this whole thing got people scared. They laying off jobs right now. But those bills don't stop, right? Those bills don't lay off, right? So eventually when we don't pay those bills, what's gonna happen? Everything's gonna get cut off, right? Keep reading now.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
Cursed shall be thy basket in our store. It's going to the foods that we eat. Pretty much the foods that we eat in the stores today, they're not all genetic. Most of them are GMOs. They're genetically modified. And also, talking about having establishments. Our establishments don't last long, right? Whatever we got. Now see, you got Walmart right here. Walmart was established in 1962, right? Same Walmart. It's still here, right? We got, what else? We got Home Depot. We got UPS. We got FedEx. All these top companies, they're global, right? But what happened with our companies? They stay right here. Like let's say for example, Williams Chicken. Williams Chicken been around since '87. That's what, 33 years? They still here locally in Texas. They haven't ventured out. We have Sweet Georgia Browns right down the road. They've been here 40 years. It's still there. Why haven't they established one anywhere else? Gotta think about that, brother. Keep reading now.
Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body.
The fruit of our body is talking about our children, because these curses are going to continue on with their children, their children's children. It's going to keep going and going and going until we come back to the Most High God and His commandments.
That's right.
Now, let me ask you this, brother. Where do you get your resources from, like your food and your clothes and things? Where do you get them from? Yes, brother. Different stores. All right. We got Walmart, we got Winco, we got Kroger, we got Tom Thumb, we got Albertsons. Who owns all of those stores? Who owns them? Is it over? There you go. I was just about to ask, is it of our nation? So let me bring this out to further give edification. Start at 46, bro.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
So all these curses that the Most High God has laid out and has pretty much gave us a sign to identify. What does a sign do? Like, what does a sign actually do? Like that stop sign. What does that stop sign naturally tell you to do? Stop, right? And for a wonder, it gets you to think that who is going through all of these curses right now? Because not everybody as a whole is going through these curses. There's a certain nation of people that's actually going through this stuff, brother. Keep reading now.
And upon thy seed forever.
Upon our seed forever, like I said. After our own seed, their seed, it's going to keep going, brother. Go ahead.
Verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness.
Because we didn't decide to keep God's law, statutes, and commandments like He told us to. Go ahead.
And with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
What did the Bible say?
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So, since we decided not to, He was going to make us serve our enemies. So when we go into our job, who are we serving?
That's right, wake them up.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
Right.
They take taxes out of us, right? For the money that we earn, but then they say, you know what, we're gonna give you a little piece of change, but then we're gonna also take a little bit away, just so we can have some back. What's up?
So, what I've been doing all my life, right there, I've been going to church. I've been listening to what the preacher been saying. Okay. Now I'm getting understanding. Chilling. Like that. getting some knowledge on it. So, what are you saying that God is not fair?
What's that?
Is God fair?
Is God fair?
Is he fair to, we supposed to be all in one nation. We supposed to be God's children.
All God's children? Okay, let's hold it. Back it up. Give me Matthew 15:24, and also give me go into Deuteronomy. Let's do Deuteronomy 32 and 7 again. Let's start over. I'm gonna start over here.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 7.
Okay.
Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will shew thee. Thy elders, and they will tell thee. When the Most High divided.
Hold on, wait a minute. What did the Holy One of Israel do?
When the Most High divided to the nations.
He divided. Okay, of course, what does divide mean? To the nations. Separate, right? Go ahead, Doc.
When he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
Of the whole world.
To the children of Israel.
Are we all equal?
That's
To the
right.
children of Israel.
Deuteronomy 7:6.
For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob, Jacob,
Who is Jacob the forefather of?
Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
So, brother, the Most High God's children and who he's dealing with is the seed of Jacob.
That's
Where
right.
is right here. He is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's
His
right.
name was changed to Israel in Genesis. So that's who the Most High God is dealing with, brother.
That's right.
That's his chosen children. You want to get some more? Give me that Deuteronomy 7:6.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art an holy people.
So the Most High God saying that we're a holy people. Of course, brother, what is holy, brother? Give me Leviticus 20, you got you? All right, what is holy?
Make them think.
All right, let's bring it out real quick. Give me that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me. For I, the Lord, am holy.
For the Lord am holy. Go ahead.
And have severed you.
And have what?
And have severed you.
And have what?
And have severed you.
And have separated you. Go ahead.
From other people.
From other who?
From other people.
So the Most High God, bro, is pretty much saying that holy is being separate from other people.
That's right.
Go ahead, give me this over here.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people. So the Most High God saying that we're a separate people. Go ahead.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto the Lord thy God. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee
Have chosen us, the Israelites,
to be a special people.
to be a who?
To be a special people. Unto himself.
Unto himself. Go ahead.
Above all people.
No, wait a minute. We on the same grid, please.
Above all people.
The Most High God, brother, said we above all people, brother. Go ahead.
That are upon the face of the
They
earth.
are upon the face of the earth, brother.
Give me that. Yeah, go ahead and give me that too. So you need some more information, brother, that the Most High God is really only dealing with us, bro? Do you need some more? I can give you some more information, give you some more implication, brother. This is not bashing, but this is just giving you the understanding that what we have been taught here were lies, brother.
That's right.
We've been taught absolute lies.
That's right.
Nothing here has been truth to us.
That's right.
And it has gotten us nowhere. We've been going to church all these years, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years. And it's gotten us nowhere. We're still in the same conditions. But who coming up real quick? Whoever coming up, I'm gonna let the brother further edify you, brother, all right?
John Donnie made the beat and no gon' kill it.
All these what?
Then all these curses.
HIV.
Then all these curses.
High blood pressure.
Then all these curses.
Diabetes.
Then all these curses.
Cancer.
Then all these curses.
Gout.
Then all these curses.
Come on, bro. What nation of people lead in all these